Right, mini roller coaster. Is that what this is? Okay, thanks for helping out. Yesterday, my little alligator ride turned 18, so we threw her a party and opened the ride for free all day. As you can see, it got messy real quick, but the kids had a blast. That's the main thing. See, this is all we needed in terms of a little bit of lore. That's fine. Hopefully it doesn't have really nasty stuff on it, though. It is 2,500. So this is another big job. What is it? It's 11:30? We're probably not going to finish this one today either. This might be the start of a series of two-parters. But we don't have another job to do, so I guess we're doing this one. I wish sprint was a toggle. Is that a gameplay option, actually? I don't think I've even looked. Free aim mode. Nope, that's it. That's a toggle, but the... imagine if you had to hold the button to stay in free aim mode. Who would want that? That's crazy. But sprint toggle is not an option, strangely. Okay, well, whatever. What have we got here? We have a filthy roller coaster with weird noises. Okay, do we ride the roller coaster now? Is that an option to us? No, I don't think it is an option. Oh, yeah, start croc ride. So you have to start it and then jump in it. Do we do that now or once we've finished cleaning it? Well, I guess we don't want to stop it. Oh, we'll have to start it to clean the tracks underneath it anyway, won't we? Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we probably want to clean everything else. And then start the croc ride. And then just stop it randomly somewhere so that we can clean underneath it. It does look like maybe it is clean underneath. Maybe we don't need to do that. Which doesn't make any sense, because if it got dirty, it should have all gotten dirty. Let's just do this first. Also, I should probably be starting from, like, the roof and stuff, but I want to clean the track first. I should probably do this facing the other way and clean it towards the way that I'm going. How did you get purple paint on here? What have you been doing? Well, you just had a party. What's the paint doing? Who knows? Oh, okay. That's segmented. Oh yeah, well that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, so the outer segment, obviously, the kind of track bit, is the belt casing. The track itself, we will need to do from the underside. Ask me how you've been doing this. What, you've been doing this how long? Are you immortal? Is that why? Don't you get bored? Wouldn't you rather be doing something else? Dude, this is hitting a little bit too close to home. Can you imagine how many people would ask me, a power washer, those same questions? My answer's always the same. Pay me. In it for the money, money, money. It seems our stepladder is already set up over the other side there. Oh, and the ladder's just lying on the actual thing? That's annoying. Why did we put our ladder down in the middle there like that? That should be over outside by the van or something. We never need one of those collapsible ladders anyway. Oh, we haven't been able to... Oh, there we go. I'm expecting to be able to do every bit of belt casing on my way around. And then we'll follow up by doing the track itself from the undersides. This map is going to take a long time, I bet. Even if it is easy to clean, like I haven't encountered anything yet that needs me to scrub it. Actually, we should be trying to use just the green or something on this as well, because that might be all that I need. Gotta make sure I get the outside line of the belt casing as well. Oh, two segments, the same colour, next to each other? Come on, guys. That's not how you build these things. This should be a different colour. Ah, that's just ruined my day. Oh, and another just yellow section. It should be like a yellow and then an orange instead or something. Whatever. We are really just finding things to nitpick about, aren't we? We'll just get into the funk. Alright, almost back into the station. We'll clean the rest of the cars last, I think. You see, it's continuing to clean the tail. We can't tell how dirty the track is underneath here, because I thought that, oh yep, there's belt casing. Was that also this belt casing? Yes, it was. Okay. So then it's like, is that also the track? I'm just going to spray along the bottom of this and hope that we get any amount of whatever else underneath we can. So we might have to move it in order to clean every piece of track that's available. Okay. But it's weird that the belt casing bits... It's letting me clean that. Oh no, yeah, track is... Oh, I just have to do it from the other side, probably. This bit of track, so the track underneath the cars is in fact just clean. Which makes no sense. Unless you were having your party and things got filthy without it even moving. So which bit of track still needs to be cleaned here? Because it is so close. There we go. Yeah, so that's fine. And then this, presumably, we just do from this side somehow. Oh no, we got that bit of track. And how far along is that? Is that the same as this? That might be the same as this. Okay. So that might actually just be this piece of track here. Which in itself doesn't make much sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So clean that track. Is that this piece of track? Yes, okay, good. So we can continue with the idea of cleaning the track first. Oh, but then we probably want to clean all of the cars before we ride it, right? So we clean the track, clean the cars, set it going, and then clean the rest of the course around it, because then we can just ignore the roller coaster itself. Do we do the columns too? I guess we can do the columns too. I kind of want track to be just done completely. Oh, we're not quite done for some reason. Ah. Right in there. There we go. Cool. No, we're not going to do all of the loading bay. We'll just do a little bit around there. Cool. And then track column. Lovely. It sounds like a cicada when I do it. It is that time of year. I shouldn't need to crouch to do all the angles on this one because it's so much higher. Nice. It's going to take us a while just to do the track, I think. It's probably going to be about 20% of it or something, just be track. Yeah, let's just do the yellow because it's just, it's quicker to clean everything. No idea what I'm standing on right now. Eggs, okay. Yeah. It'd be an alligator nest, I guess. Really sure they usually bury their eggs. Like most reptiles, I think. Either buried or in a burrow, one of the two. Certainly not exposed like that. And no, okay. What am I missing on this? Ah, this side. Okay, there we go. So sure that it was going to ding as well. Depths of Vashir. Honestly, kind of appropriate. Gotta say, I kind of prefer this sort of like mini roller coaster sort of thing rather than the big, massive contraptions. I know this is more like meant for kids, but I don't know, it just feels like it's more fun, to be honest. It's probably a little bit on the small side, but I'm not one for big loops and crap like that. I think I just find it nauseating and uncomfortable, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been on a like proper roller coaster anyway. It's just not my thing. That's just not my thing. And if you know that reference. I mean, I used to and still do get hideously motion sick from various things, so I don't imagine I'd find it particularly pleasant. But given how violent roller coasters tend to be, I'm not even sure I'd find it nauseating. I think I'd just find it uncomfortable. Just being thrown around. Oh, someone was here. Finally, some, well, not intelligent, but finally some, like, proper graffiti. Something that I expect to see. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that that's the first bit that I've seen of it, and that this whole track hasn't been covered in paint, because that would be really tedious, but it is refreshing to see something. So who have we got, I wonder? And I hope that it's like the map designers or something. SJ plus JS plus KC Was here. You mean were here. Not just what was is singular, guys. Come on. Basics. Well, sorry, but you may have been here. I hope you got a picture of yourselves. Actually, not of yourselves, but I hope you took a picture to prove that you were here. You don't need to be in the picture. You just need to take a picture of the place where you're at. That's it. If you're at a special event like this, like that is where I do understand the get a picture of yourself with your friends sitting on the ride ready to go, or in front of the track or something like that. I get that for making memories. Don't then take turns in each having a selfie taken, because that's not necessary. That's then taking what would have been a touching memory of spending time with your friends into just all about yourself, and that kind of diminishes things to me. Nice. So we're almost done all of the track pieces, I think. I don't remember seeing this in the distance from when I was doing the other jobs in the theme park. Was this always here? I can't remember. I've been pretty good about guessing future jobs when I've seen things in the distance from other jobs, but I'm not sure I saw this one. Column. Now, will it give me a bonus for doing track? Yes, good. 30. Lovely. So that's the track done. Let's do the car. I'm not going to leave it till last. I'm actually going to do the car now if I can. The tail, there we go. Clean each cart segment. And then we'll set it going. Cool design. I do appreciate the design of this. Trying to get the seat bar, there we go. I have a chance to clean things again from the other side as well. Like, I don't need to try and do everything from here. In fact, rather than trying to do, like, finish the car and move on to the next one, I'm just going to finish everything that I can see reasonably from this side, and then just move on to doing this side of the next one. And then we will hopefully be able to come along from the other side and finish them all off. Got something to stand on here, so I can actually get a little bit of a higher angle as well, which is nice. I can also literally just stand on the cars themselves, which is what it might come down to in terms of doing the floors and stuff of it, if I need to. Yeah, cart floor is a separate piece. Floor, seats, yeah. It's not all just cart altogether. I am pleased to see that. And of course we've got to clean the entire building around it, as well as everything around the track. So that's going to take quite a while. How long has it taken us already? Like, I don't know, half an hour or something just to do the track and most of the carts, I think. It's not promising. front. Lots of angles around the teeth. Under his chinny chin chin. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much everything from this side. Let's just go along. Maybe standing on things. So that we get the floors, we get the seats. Oh good, the headrests are separate pieces as well. Lovely. But the seat back is just cart. So we've got seat bar, we've got floor, we've got seat, and we've got seat headrests. But then the back of this is just cart, because this doesn't have a seat back otherwise. That kind of makes sense. They're actually connected anyway. I don't see how these are actually connected here. Connector housing, but there's no connector on the back of the other one. Magic, I guess. Magnets, how do they work? Headrests, good. So we're going to expect to get a bonus for coaster carts before we move on to doing anything else, basically. And if we don't, we'll check what we missed, because I would like to just get it done. The seat is not wanting to clean? There we go. Floors. There we go. Oop. Don't need to stand in it. Headrest, headrest, headrest. Seat, seat bar. Right, all of that's done, I think. So now, let's see if we can just get each cart done from the outside now. I expect it'll probably be reasonably generous because of all of the odd angles. Yep, that does indeed seem to be the case. Coaster carts. Okay, not this one for some reason. Why not this one? What are we missing? Yeah, just some little angles here and there. Alright, and now the head. And I got some other angles. I have the chin again. There we go. Coaster carts. Plus 10. Fantastic. We should probably clean off the control board before we use it, right? Is that reasonable? Loading bay control units. A loading bay we are now starting as our next section. Clean the button. Clean the panel. And then we've just got unit, it seems, is everything else. Not even unit back and unit front, just all the unit. Which doesn't want to clean, apparently. What am I missing? Ah, okay. The seam. There we go. Control panel unit, not a bonus because it's part of loading bay. So if we set this going, can we jump in? We can. Can I jump to the front? We can. Good. What's this going to look like on the whee, on the thing? Oh, there's a balloon up there. Can I shoot it? Oh. Ticket to ride. In the mini roller coaster job, ride the roller coaster for a full loop. Okay, well, it's not a loop. I would call it a circuit. I know technically it is a loop, like, horizontally, but I would describe it as a circuit, personally. Oh, and then it stops. Okay. So it does, like, 2 circuits and then stops. I'm going to set you going again without me being on it because I can see that it's dirty underneath where I would be able to reach. It probably doesn't matter, I suspect. Also, what happens if I stand in front of it? It just pushes me off to the side. Okay, fair enough. Fair. Fair and valid. Just cleaning a little bit of where it was sitting, I think. It's reasonable. Probably didn't even need to, but makes it a little bit easier. Honestly, I might even just set it going again, because it is easier to clean, like, the far side of things. without it being in the way, because otherwise I'm going to be very close to that. Which, to be fair, I should be doing later, because I should do, like, the ceiling and the walls and stuff first. But who cares? Like, this game does not care about things like that. Like, the dirt trickling down again, so it doesn't matter. We're running out of time. Oh, we're too slow. Oh, we got that side of the floor though, so that's good. And then there's this, yeah, we go wall base. Cool. Everything else should be fine. Oh, we can just stand in the carts to do it as well. It's not a tall ceiling or anything. Well, that's the fun part done. I guess, where do we go from here? Probably on top, right? Oh, we've got that annoying ladder around the back here. So we've got the little step ladder that I'm not sure I'm going to have use for. You can go over there. You can probably go up against here somehow. There's like a little thing on top. Like a, yeah, a walkway or something. So it's like another little novelty ride sort of thing. If I clean off... actually, the ladder probably can't go up here because of that. That's true. Well, we'll see. I don't want to pick up the ladder yet, because then I can't put it down again without placing it somewhere. Where's going to be the most out-of-the-way place to put it, so that it's not in the way. And we just clean underneath that spot. Put it there and forget about it. Why is the waterfall nowhere near done? Huh? Is it up top as well? I guess it must be. I was thinking that it would be river and then waterfall, and this should just be waterfall, and it should be done for me doing that. Well, that's a bit annoying. Quite frankly. That's honestly a bit annoying. Oh, and then rock base is like a huge element. It's not split up at all. Okay, well, I was thinking that it might have been on this like flat side, would have been one piece of the rock wall, but it's not segmented like that at all. Not sure what angle we're going to see this at on the time lapse as well. I would hope that we actually see it from the side rather than looking the other way, because now this way we get to see more of the track, which is the interesting thing. I suspect it might just be the front, which means that doing all of this we're just going to not be visible for a while on the time lapse. Another case where I think that they should have leveraged what they've done in the past of a sequential cleaning. Like the first example of that was the convenience, the very second job that we did, where first we cleaned the exterior, then it rose up out of the ground. Well, yeah, so we cleaned the, like, surround, shall we say, and then it rose up out of the ground. Then we cleaned the exterior, then the door opened, and then we could clean the interior, and that meant that we could get 3 specific time lapses to see more detail, instead of us just disappearing at various points. And then there was the temple interior, where we cleaned most of the interior, and then a secret passage, spoilers, opened up, and we cleaned underneath. And then I feel that that hasn't been leveraged enough on other maps. Now this is some more of that lazy graffiti. Like, I enjoyed the blah blah walls here over there. This is just the annoying stuff again. This might just get the soap treatment, to be honest, because it's boring. Like for this one, I feel that, okay, first stop, clean the interior. Like, okay, we're going to give you access to the interior, clean that, clean the cars, clean the floor, clean all of that. Cool. Now, clean the exterior. Like, second thing, okay, open up a gate somewhere that allows you out onto the track surface so that we can then clean around that. And then that is like part 2. So first part, time lapse, from the front. Second part, gate opens, time-lapse from the rear. Again, it's just little details. Oh good, that can go up like that. Perfect. Nailed it. So what's all this up here then, if this isn't even visible from the ride? What's all this? I guess this is just a little obstacle course thing that you can enjoy while you wait for the ride? Wait for your turn, perhaps? 2 reasons why I love my job. Oh, good. It's good to have more than one. Well, I get to see kids smile every single day. If someone's the first time around coast. Exactly, and that's why we do these things. Give them that first taste of pure G-force. That's a drink over here. It's an energy drink. We shouldn't give kids energy drinks. It's not an energy drink, it's like a Powerade, like a sports drink. Still, not good for kids, really. I know some people swear by it, but... I hate seeing kids with just, like, soda, like Coke or anything, or, like, sports drinks. It's like the best drink, generally, that you can give a kid is just water. Not bottled water, either, unless you live in a place where it's literally unsafe to drink the tap water. Just put some water in a bottle, and that's all that you need. If you want to flavour it, just get some, like, juice-based cordial or something. Something fruity. Coke or sports drinks are not it. I speak from a position of privilege because while I do have a child, they are not typical. So therefore, I've never had to worry about a kid throwing a tantrum because they didn't get Coke or something. But I don't know. At the end of the day, you're still the one who has to buy it. They can yell all they like if they don't get their way. But you know what? That's life. You don't get it your way. So this is still waterfall, even though it's like, I would have called this bit river, and then had a seam at the front there, and then have it be waterfall. We've got like a deck chair up here and everything, it's lovely. Hey, this is where you go to take your break, I guess? Fair. Is that the second reason why you enjoy your job? That you can just leave them to it and come up and have a little bit of private time? But yes, we digress slightly. They get to see kids have their first taste of speed. No, not that. Wait. Acceleration. Velocity. That's it. I mean, that's why I enjoyed going on my bike when I was a kid instead. And then you feel more in control of it. That's the other thing with like a ride or something, is not liking this. Yeah, I'm going fast and I am completely out of control. That's not a good feeling. Cool, that's the pole. Should probably actually get on top of it at some point. What's the best way to do that? Can I climb on any part of this? Ah, if I go over here first. Well, one, we've got a little flower, so that's lovely. Just get that out of the way. I'm going to do this whole rock as well. This is roof rock small. What's the large one? We can do the back of the sign, and then we get to do the front, and it'll just go ding, so that'll be good. I'm doing this a little bit backwards, but oh well. Also, I was going over there to climb on it in order to jump onto the parasol. So we should do that as well before we forget. Even a wood grain texture, that's a nice touch. I thought it was dirt, but nope, that's actually a wood grain texture. Lovely. Appreciate that. Probably actually clean that sign from standing on top of it, to be very honest. Unless it's graffitied in some way, which is entirely possible. We do have a scissor lift. We should just use that. But this is fun. Okay, character cutout's only like half done with me doing that, so... That's it, I think I need to do it from this backside as well still. Green's probably sufficient. Okay, it is from the top bit and then barely for the bottom bit, so... Oh, it's so close. What am I missing? Bits on the edge, probably. There's a roof parasol as if there's a different parasol somewhere, but I know it's just to categorize it as a roof element. Same with the deck chair seats, that apparently is still not done. Oh, I got the frame, but not the seat, because yeah, there we go. Needed to do the underside of the seat. Okay, yeah, character cutout is indeed the underside and back as well. There is not a separate, like, rear. There is a separate frame, though. Okay. Almost at 25%. Let's get back up onto the parasol. It's actually a really good angle for doing the rear of the cutout and the frame. Yeah, really good wood texture. I like that it's not just flat. They could have also had it just painted a neutral color on the back, but I kind of appreciate the fact that it is a grain texture. Okay, I'm guessing that the frame I need to do an underside somewhere. Nope, just the bottom corner. Nice. And once again, we've got like rock small, and there's multiple of them. I feel that rock small is really not an accurate description. Let's just leave it on the... I don't know why I change to the green sometimes, as if it matters, because then I just encounter something where I want to go a little bit further away, and then I need the gold again. It really doesn't make any difference. Swapping to the green a little bit. Okay, character cutout, definitely going to need to do the rest from the front. That's fine, that's what scissor lifts are for. Don't try and do lots of stuff from angles where it's not appropriate. Just wastes time. Oh, it's a tree. Is this meant to be like a alligator tail or something? Nope, it's a tree. Swamp tree. Would be good to get roof done as a piece before I move on to the interior or anything. Or even the outside. Not kidding about this one being roof rock large. Interesting that it goes from like large to small instead of it being like, what about a medium? What about different pieces? Some of this might also be better cleaned actually from like scissor lift or something. Not sure, but then the flat surfaces are definitely cleaned better by standing on top of them or above them, so not sure what benefit it would be to using like ladders, or there is a scaffold, which would be good for the front perhaps. Let's try and get in underneath here. Just getting one of the roof rocks done would be kind of nice. So that's apparently small. This is also apparently small. I would have called these like overhang, or yeah, this is a roof ledge in fact. So yeah, roof ledge rock, small, instead of roof rock, because it sits on the ledge. Whereas there were other rocks that did not. Standing on the tree as well is probably going to be quite a good spot. Going along here would be nice if I was left-handed or had a left-handed option. I will never not bring that up when appropriate. Must be a hotkey to be able to swap hands. Because yeah, I'm right-handed, but I am capable of doing some things with my left hand as well, like holding a pressure washer gun. That's like not difficult. That would be a fun way to include like character perks or something, is earn a certain number of stars or something, and then we don't really have stars in this one, that was in the first game. Yeah, once you get certain perks or something after doing so many levels, like unlock ambidextrous mode. I have it so it shakes around more when you're using it with that hand because it's not your dominant hand. That would be kind of funny. Just make it an option that I can swap hands. That's all I really need. Don't need to overcomplicate it, but it would be a fun way of adding it. But if people are left-handed, they deserve to be able to swap their character model hand to having it firing from the left instead. I don't see how that's a big deal. See, this is not a small rock. These are large rocks. This should be like roof front rock. Top and bottom rather than large and small. Just say what it is instead of trying to just like loosely describe it. Okay, we have some sort of alien alphabet going on over here. Do we? Maybe not. Tabbed. TA love something? Or tab? Tab is a checklist, yes. Is that what you're telling me? This is an interesting way of having a tutorial in your thing. Is there a reason why you've told me that? I don't think so. Sheila later sign, roof character cutouts. Oh, okay, it's got their own... Oh, that's the name of it, like, that's not their actual... It's not the person's name, I guess, it's the company name. Okay, well, I know that tab is a checklist. I don't need graffiti telling me that. It is a fun way of having a little reminder in a level, though. A little bit late, I feel. Like, that would have been something to incorporate in an actual tutorial level early on. It would have been fun if the instructions were hidden behind... Okay, we are nowhere near to actually cleaning that rock, because it's presumably all the way around the front here as well. And we have a little smiley face. Okay, I'm going to leave the smiley face for now. Oh, there's like random paint on these rocks up here. Shorty, okay. Well, I'm actually quite tall, so... I love you. Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it? That's nice. A peace sign and a weird zigzag. I think I just ran out of paint at this point. It's like, what can we get away with not cleaning? Well, unfortunately, it has to go because we're supposed to clean this thing. I know, it's a terrible shame that we have to clean this off, but it will make the heart last or something. Nope, the heart needs to go too. Yep, there we go. It's barely touched it. The shorty in the house I'm not particularly attached to though, so that's an easy clean for me. Smiley face will leave if we can. We might be able to as well. What's this saying when he's at home? This is another thing just saying tab for some reason. So, you know what? This makes no sense, so I'm just going to do this. There you go. And now it spells it out in soap. And is much easier to clean off. Take that. Okay, and I haven't even done the full top of this one, I don't think. So what's that smiley face on? It is on roof rock large. Okay, so I'm probably not going to have to actually scrub that off specifically, and it'll probably just ding anyway. I love how my playlist just wavers from epic fantasy to whatever this is. Wistful guitar. Just trying to think of the right adjective or whatever. I'm guessing roof ledge must just go... Oh no, it doesn't go all the way around, so it hasn't cleaned much. No, that's because there's an invisible seam at the... Oh, it's just that little corner crease is between the front and the side. Okay. Well done on disguising it, I guess. I think we can leave that flower until last. Well, there's the letters. Okay, I don't want to do those just yet. What do we want to do next? Well, there's the roof rock large for up here. I also want to take a break at some point. I do need to take a break and get another coffee. Maybe we finish this roof rock ledge. We're at 30%. Okay, this one is fair enough being roof rock small, because that's literally all that is. I'm not even sure why that's there. It's an interesting upstairs area that doesn't appear to have a clear method of access. Like, we had to use a ladder? But presumably it's like where the supervisor takes their break. So yep, there we go, and that'll have gotten rid of the smiley face. I'm not going to look. I'm going to believe that it's still there. Can I jump on top of this? Yes, good. I'm going to get to 50%, I think. Just like the motel. So, if they'd just broken it up somehow. I can't remember if we started the motel and only got halfway through in a single episode, or if it came up after something else. Oh, bollocks. But the fact that we got halfway on, like, finished off that, and then have only got halfway on this, like, if we'd been able to do this one, nice, in a single episode, that would have been handy. We're just building up a few two-parters. I'll probably edit them together, to be fair. Because I already have too much of a backlog to do a part 1 and a part 2. Largely because I have like my travel content and stuff on the same channel, which maybe I should have 2 channels. Does it really matter? I don't even have all that many subscribers on my first channel, why would I split it? I don't know, it would be more focused in terms of algorithm and stuff though, like maybe that would actually help. I don't know, it'd be interesting. Maybe I should. I mean, we can have duplicate content. Just need to download all of my, like, walking videos and stuff again. And what the hell is that? Nest eggs, okay. Yeah, download all the walking videos, put them on a separate channel. And then just see how things go from there, and then we can do just like a video a day pretty much of gaming stuff until I catch up. Do I really have enough time to support editing for 2 channels though? Not really. That would just be making so much more work for myself. That's a diving board? Okay, I wouldn't advise it. How much can I get done from up here, I guess? That one dips down quite low at least, so we'll get a good angle from that from the ground. It's a pretty good nest texture, give them that. Can't get a very good angle on cleaning the eggs though. Very limited in what I'm able to stand on. What am I even missing on them? It's just angles, I think. There we go. This is the bit that I don't mind. I much prefer things that are tricky to get in terms of angles, oh bollocks, rather than things that are just hard to clean because they're a tough stain or something. I'm not a fan of that so much. Okay, I can get this with just the short extension, turns out. I am yet to get any map where I feel I've needed the long extension. That's interesting. Okay, so that's tree, this is tree branch. What am I missing on this? Oh, we didn't do this edge of it. Oh, whoops. Okay. I probably am going to have to get back up there then to do that. So I can probably just grab the step ladder or something in from wherever I put that. There we go. Let's go with that. Yeah, so you... Let's just pop you here. Actually, I'll probably just stand on the track to do it, to be honest. Yeah, that's not a bad point. Can I just stand up here instead? Yes. There's the tree branch done. It should be tree, not tree branch. Should be the name of the bonus. Cool. We're at 33%. Okay. It took a long time to just get 1% because it was a bit complicated. Let's finish more of the roof ledge and rocks and stuff, and that should help. That should tick up a lot more because it's larger features. I can't get back over there now. There we go. Yay. Roof ledge done. Okay, and then this just has more of that just lazy graffiti on the outside. Ugh. Finish the rest of the frame from inside. I should probably bring that step ladder back over again, to be honest. You know, it's not actually that useless. It is quite a handy thing sometimes. What are we going to do in terms of the 50%, I wonder? Because I was going to leave, like, the pond area to be separate. I kind of want to do the loading bay first in some ways. But at the same time, I don't know if that'll be enough to get me to the 50%, unless I'm doing the front as well. I was going to leave the front to last, ideally. I don't know. I don't know, man. What I do know is that this is just getting the soap treatment, because this is lazy graffiti. This is not interesting stuff. There is no intelligence that has gone into the placement of that. It's just a big texture that's just been slapped on. Now we've got the evil music. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Getting dregs. And maybe we do need the ladder. We just jump. There we go. Still don't know what that orange bit on the side, on the right, underneath where it says 2, where I've got my soap thing. It's got an orange bar. I've no idea what that means, because it doesn't appear to be related to capacity, because it doesn't really go down. Because I was thinking that the orange bit was like the gauge of how much I still had of the soap. Yeah, it like climbs up. It's almost like pressure. It like climbs up, gets to a certain point about halfway or so, and then stops. And I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. But yeah, I have very few qualms about using the soap for this sort of thing. If you'd made it so that it was more tagging, like personal messages or something, then I'd have been more inclined to scrape it off properly, like it had nice designs to follow or something like that. Then I would have used just the normal thing. But because it's just the lazy graffiti that has no real thought that's gone into the placement of it, I'm not going to put any thought into the cleaning up of it either. Simple as that. Cool. Some more rock base around here. We got the diving board, got the ledge, got the bridge. Actually use the ladder for its intended purpose. There we go. Fancy that. Nope, that, this. Does that ledge go all the way around or something? Maybe. Let's just clear away all of this, because once again I can see that it's all just the lazy stuff. We do have some actual like red paint down the bottom here though, so I'm going to go as far as that. Selective cheese. Oh, it's on the inside here as well. Okay, fine. Yeah. Don't know if that's because it's also got paint and stuff on it, or if it's just because it's far away. We'll find out. Seems that's a big rock wall. And what do we got here? Little giant. I'm sorry? That's a oxymoron, but okay. See, and now this I don't actually mind resorting to the red nozzle to just scratch it away because it's, more interactive. It's more interesting than the just raw bits of generic paint texture being pasted on things arbitrarily. Make the game engaging, and I will engage with it. Will I even need to clean the bullseye? Yes, because I haven't done enough of something else. I haven't done the top. There we go, I did not need to clean the bullseye. Funny. And more of the lazy stuff. Okay, yeah, this ledge, it seems, goes all the way round to the front. So there's only 3 ledge bits, I guess. I love this, like, Rivendell waltz. Cool. And that's interesting because the soap sticks to only the things that actually need cleaning. But if it's more generous, then the soap sticks around even though it's already clean. 39%. And yeah, we've got most of the loading bay rock bits done now. Okay, you are going to also need to go, unfortunately, Mr. Vampire Frog or whatever you are. Still not done? Okay. Something on top probably then? Yeah. Fair enough. This kind of bamboo effect railing. We need to do them from the other side. So this is outer barrier, and this is loading bay rock base. So we only want to do the loading bay stuff for now. Secondly, I get loads of time to think. I mean, properly think, deeply, like we don't do so much anymore. Okay, we're getting philosophy from someone who runs a roller coaster, right? Once I had this amazing thought and got so lost in it, I zoned out completely. I mean, we all have that some days, don't we? Me when I played this game. Those two kids couldn't believe their luck. They got 2 whole minutes on the ride for $1. Brilliant. I'm going to try and do all of the flowers last or something. Is that crazy? Probably. And unrealistic, because I'll probably accidentally clean one at some point without realizing. Oh, I could clean the back side of it actually, because I think I've done that on top as well. And then I'll clean the front of it separately. Okay. We can clean like all of the exterior pieces of the loading bay and hit 50% or so doing that. I'd be happy with that. Should really be cleaning this from the inside, looking out to spray it all out as well. Never mind, there's the roof ledge done. Well, that'll be the other thing, is I do kind of want to get the roof to be finished. Probably have to do the sign up the top. We stand on the flower, how's that? And then there's the back side of the foliage and stuff too. Which somehow got painted purple. You must be this tall to ride Sheila Later's alligator. That is a fun name. Okay, but why is the character cut out not cleaning? Oh, there's the back side. Well, also the back side of the rest of the foliage here, I guess. This is where I'd like accidentally clean that flower without even realizing. Yep, almost. I'm going to forget that I've done that as well. I'm going to forget that I've left the flower for later. So, what have I missed? Oh, that's the foliage done. I'm just going to clean all of the awkward bits in behind it. Okay, and then there's roof ledge, and then there's so much more to do up the top as well. Like there's the cutout and stuff up there as well. Yeah, I have a lot to do on the roof before I worry about the landing bay. Why do I keep calling it a landing bay? Loading. I mean, either, I guess. We should just bring the scaffold over here, right? What am I... Okay, if you randomly, like, if you have the scaffolding placed in a certain place, and then you can actually use the ladder before you place it. So I'm on the scaffold ladder, I believe, is the weird thing that's happened here. And it's just allowed me to go up. Until such a point that I fall off. That's funny. Alright, let's finish off this. It'd be good if I was a little bit closer, actually. Can't go much closer, though. Pretty much at the corner. Just a slightly longer extension, almost. Nope, there we go. Got it anyway. And everything else is closer. Okay, this is fairly accurate or apt for this landscape we're setting, right? Xandamar. It was the outside of that flower will have to be separate. Now still the letters. E-I-L-A. Sheila Lay. Ooh, and the apostrophe is a separate thing as well. Yep, and there we go. Roof rock small, also done, finally. We're gonna have to get in behind this bamboo bit as well, I suspect. We can also just go down a little bit, right? Okay, there we go. Got the rock small done. That's good. So yeah, sign frame, I think we need to do other angles of as well, I suspect. There's another flower here. I don't know whether or not I want to do the same thing with them. Done the rear of them. And I want to leave the front of them if I can. It's a real near thing though. It's especially in terms of cleaning this ledge in front. I think what I want to do from here though is get the underside of the bamboo of that frame. Just because it'll be a little bit annoying otherwise, I suspect. Let's try and get this ledge. We do also want to do the sign. Which again, I should be doing first because the runoff would go onto the ledge and then I want to clean the ledge afterwards, but never mind. I'm here now and I've done most of it, so... Oh, good, got the frame done. Alright, then the ledge still has quite a lot to do because it's also around here. And underneath as well, presumably. Rock small. Nice. Yeah, we could do with being a little bit closer, I guess. Doing as much of the surrounding sign area as I can first, and then I'll come back and do the letters as well. Hey, is for alligator. Be a pole. Hopefully I can get the rest of them from this angle. Oh, there's a sign. It's a dot. Yeah, so that the exclamation mark bit. Oh, there we go, got it. Oh, good. The shoelater sign is a separate thing. It wasn't part of roof specifically. Alright, so now roof ledge we're now going to want to do underneath. And we're still only at 45%, so yeah, this even finishing the roof is not going to give me 50%, it seems. So that's where we need to do the loading bay rock section still, I think. I was not wrong to do some of those. And we can do some more of the foliage and stuff perhaps. There's this one here. Okay, so that's roof ledge done, but still not roof giving me credit. So we'll see what else there is under roof. Hopefully not roof flower, but if so, yeah, maybe we just do that as well, just to get it done. Because I'm probably going to forget otherwise. I was hoping that oh yeah, because this is loading bay foliage, so yeah, it probably is. I was hoping that this would just be foliage or something. So they wouldn't actually be counted as part of any group. Just kind of accoutrements as opposed to defining features. But no such luck, it seems. Cool, that's one foliage. This one I could probably do from a higher angle. I should just get back on the scaffolding again, to be honest. Loading bay flower, yeah, so okay, so we can leave the loading bay flowers perhaps, but the roof flower we will have to clean, I suspect. Yeah, it's not the best, best way to do that. Probably just standing up on this one. There we go. this column. Feels like there's more parts to this, really, than this bit I could see being a column. The bit above, I don't know why that's part of it as well. I thought there was a technical term for, like, the bit on top of a column. I've seen that in some of the building ones. Can't remember what it is. There's, like, corbels and stuff like that. There's definitely a word for something that sits on top of a column. All of a sudden, we've forgotten all of our architecture. Okay, roof, why not? But not the posts themselves, they need to be done from a few other basins, probably. Now, we're almost at 48%. We're at 48%, rather, almost at 50%. You are also rock column? Really? That feels like a stretch. Okay, well that is roof flour. Okay, well, fine. We'll clean the flour. There we go, roof flour. Still not roof though. Oh, this is also roof flour? Yeah, these are roof flowers as well. Okay, fine, fine. Spoil my fun, why don't you? Yeah. Still not roof. What am I missing for roof? Wrong one. Nothing. Okay, it seems roof is not a group, perhaps. Coaster carts as a group, fishing scene as a group, large nest, log scene, sign, track, tree branch, loading bay. For whatever reason, roof is not a group. Why? That's annoying. Okay, fine, whatever. Well, we continue on with loading bay then. Disappointed. Too high. So I didn't need to do the flowers after all. It's the sad state of it. I'm hoping I don't for this either. I mean, I will for loading bay. So rock base is now the only bit that needs to be done for this. And how big is that, I wonder? Quite large, so might be able to get away without the flowers for that. Better clean them accidentally. If I get all of the, like, loading bay rock bits done. And there's little things like the posts and the rails and stuff as well. And ropes. Oh, there's a rock base as well, actually. Nice. Oh, and there's the whole back wall as well. Oh well. What's the bit that's missing on this now? Oh, 50%. Good. Lovely. That would be the perfect place to finish it. But we're at 50%. We'll take it a little bit further simply because I would like to do all of the posts and ropes if I can. Because I've started to do some of them. And if I don't finish them off, this one's really annoying. Yeah, I'm going to lose track which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. So if I can just do all of them, then that would be kind of nice. What's it getting stuck on? Oh, I haven't done that one side, that's fair. Ding, 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 triple ding. Okay, but we're not going to finish off like the rocks and the base and stuff like that, though. I think that's excessive. That post is done. That rope is done. That rope is now done. This post is now done. Yeah, rock base was fine to leave that. Do the foliage, though. So we're now at 51% technically, but oh well. I feel that the latter half is going to have a lot of technical stuff anyway. Nice. Foliage. Right, so posts and barriers. Are there any more? Oh, I think we might have actually finished those. Let's check. Yeah, so outer barrier is not. Yeah, nothing of those is done at all. That's intentional. Loading bay, here we go. So we've got ceiling, frame sign, floor, flowers. Okay, one more post. Oh, we've done all the ropes. Cool. So which is the post then? Hunting for a post. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, did I not do this? Ah, I didn't do this angle. Okay, that's all of the posts. That's good. Right, then this is the remaining floor, obviously. And then there's all of the outer rocks and stuff. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to finish it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.